Welcome back to another episode of Sexy and Healing with Yoli. Mm, Eventually, I'm going to have to do like a whole intro thing. You know, most podcasts they have like this whole introduction where it says like "Welcome to this episode" where we talk about blah blah blah, and it has like the music in the background and all of that. Eventually, we're going to get there. Right now, we're just gonna do it this way, okay? Like who who says you have to do things the way that everyone else does them? You know, me, I usually do things the way that society doesn't do them. Like for me, I'm kind of like, I don't care. I'm gonna do it how I want. And that's really how you show up as you without having to be like, oh my God, everyone else is doing it this way. I have to do it that way. No, no, use your own, you know, use your imagination and create something new. Period. Okay, today we are going to go into the topic of feeling like nothing is ever working out for you. Because let me tell you, I know that is something everyone is struggling with. Like, you go through life and you have like this high, right, where something is working out and you're like, yay. And then like something bad happens and you're just like, I knew it. Like, I knew it. Nothing really ever works out for me. The truth is, the truth is, And this might feel a little triggering, and if it is, it's okay. That means you were meant to hear it. I lost my train of thought. Everything is, hear me out. Everything is always working out for you. Everything. Even the things that you're like, how the is this like really working out? Like how I'm in this shitty ass situation. And you're gonna tell me that it's actually working out for me. Like this is everything is always working out for me. Yeah, okay, whatever, girl. Let me explain it to you. Okay? Before you're like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. We have this programming when I always talk about this, like childhood, society, all of that, the people who raised you, blah, blah, blah. If you constantly were hearing and seeing like something is always going to go wrong, like things never work out for us, if you have that mindset of we grew up like this and that's just how life is, like we're not meant to have all the things that those people over there have. They got it because they were born with it. Like you weren't born with this, so you can't have those things or whatever. Like nothing ever works out for you or anybody, right? There was somewhere in your life where you pick that up, and then it becomes something that now is subconsciously running your life, running your day to day. Of like, even if something is going good, in the back of your mind, you're waiting for it to go bad. Like, you're literally waiting for it to go bad. And it will eventually go bad because we will create that. We will manifest that. Okay, let's go real quick into the word manifesting. Okay, everyone talks about manifesting, right? Every day we are manifesting. Our subconscious mind, our thoughts, our beliefs, our actions are manifesting every day. So right now, me recording this podcast, it's manifesting because I took the action to press record and start recording. So it's manifesting, right? Like I'm manifesting this podcast now into reality because I took that action and I had to program myself to know, okay, I'm ready to record this, like get myself centered and get my thoughts right and blah blah blah. So, when we're going about our days waiting for something to go bad, we're going to create it because then now we're taking the action of, okay, I'm like going into this situation like kind of scared in my mind, like maybe consciously or unconsciously you're already thinking this is too good to be true, something has to go wrong, so you're going to create for something to go wrong. Right, there was a time where it was really hard for me to wake up my son in the mornings. And every morning I would be like, I already know he's gonna be upset, everything's gonna go wrong, blah, blah, blah. But then I would try to be like, no, 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 don't even think about that. Like, no, like, that's not what we want, right? We don't wanna think those negative thoughts. But I was already in that state of like my body already felt like, oh my God, he's gonna like, I'm gonna wake him up. He's gonna be all angry and it's gonna be a whole ass thing in the morning. And then what would happen is I would actually create it. It would happen. I'd be like, see, I knew it. I knew it. Of course I knew it because I manifested that. I created that. I was already in the thought process. I already believed it was going to happen. And my actions were already like, so I created that. In order to shift out of that, it's like, okay, why do I keep recreating this? Well, one, I'm already like waking up thinking, oh my gosh, like if I wake up my son early in the morning, he's gonna be up and stuff. Like that's like already what I'm thinking, right? Or like if you're going to work and you're already like, oh, it's another day at work, I already know what's gonna happen. Okay, like you're already gonna create all of that happening because you're already thinking it, you're already like in that mindset. Your mind, your brain is already like, yeah, let's make that happen for her because that's what she's trying to manifest, right? So it has to do a lot with recognizing where your thoughts are going. Okay, where is my thought going? Am I thinking something bad has to happen because good things don't happen to me? Let me pause right there. Right? Let me pause right there. Why do I have this thought? Like, why? Do bad things always need to happen to me? No. Can good things happen to you? Yes, good things can happen to everybody and everyone, right? It's how you approach those thoughts. Do you let them keep running in your head or do you pause and say, okay, wait, what's going on here? You don't just push them away, right? We can't just try to put a band-aid on those thoughts and say, no, I'm just not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to be positive. Because your body, your nervous system is already like, no, like I'm fucking lying to myself. I know something is going to go wrong, blah, 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 blah. So we gotta stop putting band-aids on shit. That band-aid on that thought is not going to make anything better. It's capturing the thought. That thought comes up of like, oh, I already know something bad's gonna happen today. Like, I'm so sick and tired of this shit, blah, blah. Like, okay, why do I have to believe like something bad is gonna happen? Okay, maybe because it's been so continuous in my life. Okay, why has it been so continuous in your life? Because that's all you've been thinking. Because that's what you literally have created a thought that now has become a belief. Now you truly believe that things don't work out for you, that only bad things happen to you, blah 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 blah. So then now your actions are going to match that. So now because you believe this, now your actions are you're going to be like already with like on guard and maybe pissed off already even though you just started your day. So it's all a ripple effect. It all keeps going until we put an end to it and say, okay, I'm fucking tired of this shit. What thoughts am I having that are making this happen, right? If my thought is, okay, if I wake up my son too early, he's gonna be pissed off. Okay, why do I have to think that way though? Like, you know, I could instead shift it and say, okay, if he does wake up pissed off, if I am like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna let that trigger me. And I'm gonna start thinking like, okay, he woke up pissed off. It's okay. He's tired. I understand. Because when I was a kid, I didn't want to wake up early either. Okay, and you kind of start to like change the story. Does that make sense? You start to change the story so that it doesn't become so negative. I don't like to use the word negative because nothing is negative and nothing is positive. Everything always has to be in balance, but that's a whole nother podcast episode for a whole nother day. You just start changing the story to where it feels lighter. I like that word better. It feels lighter. And you start to then see things differently and to recognize that things don't always have to not work out for you. Like, why? You manifested things not working out for you, so guess what? You can manifest them to work out for you, right? You just have to first acknowledge that and recognize it. Once you start to acknowledge it and recognize it, and you start doing the work to say, okay, if I can manifest shit never working out for me, then I can manifest shit working out for me. Yes, I fucking can. Yes, you fucking can. You just have to begin to change the stories that you've been telling yourself over and over and over again for I don't know how many years. It's time to change that story. It's time to change it. And continue to see how things do work out for you. Okay, if for some reason, right, you're always like, I have to go to work and it's always a problem. It's always a problem, right? That's like your story. Okay, you know what? I get to go to work, and if there's a problem, I get it. Things happen, but guess what? I don't have to take on other people's problems, right? You don't have to take on other people's problems. If there's drama going on at work or whatever, or you're tired and sick and tired of going to the same job, okay, you know what? This is perfect because me being at this job is helping me get to where I desire to go. Right? If you have bigger goals, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of where I desire to go. When you start seeing it like that, when you start to see things like that, and even like the smallest things, you start to see them as like, okay, even though it feels like things are not working out for me, they actually are, because there's another great way to do it. God wouldn't put me here in this situation if he didn't want me to grow from it, right? I just posted a reel on my Instagram story not that long ago of free will and how you have the choice to take whichever path you desire. You can either take the path of continuing to feel like nothing ever works out for you, or you can start taking the path of feeling like, you know what, things are working out for me, because God wouldn't put me here if he didn't know that I could outgrow this, that I was going to learn something so valuable from all this and grow from it. Right? Have you heard of the rose that grew from concrete? Like, I love that. Um, what is it, like a statement or a quote or whatever? Because if you look at nature, even if there's cement, grass grows out of the cement. Plants, like tree branches, sometimes lift up the cement. No matter how fucking hard it is, it finds a way. It finds its way. That's how you know that things do work out for you. Things do work out for you because no matter how hard things may seem, there's always a way out. There's always a way up. The only thing that's going to get you through that is you. Is you choosing to see things differently. To realize that, you know what, it may seem like nothing is working out for me, but I wouldn't be in this situation if I couldn't handle it and come out stronger and grow from this. And then recognizing that that growth comes from you. You start to change those actions. You start to see how everything is always working out for you. Things will begin to line up. You will be even more supported by God, your angels, universe, your higher self, all of it. Okay? All of it. I'm always out of breath when I make these. Okay, my loves. I'm gonna leave you guys with that one there. I love you. I hope you got something out of this. Something. And re-listen to it if you need to, because I know I went on a whole ass rant. So if you need to go back and re-listen to it, please do. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Mwah.